the implications.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is me,
With hindsight, it seems remarkable that Einstein did this.
Let's go
I mean,
play
here was a man
craftsman.
who had revolutionised science by rejecting the real. And yet, he couldn't bring himself to trust his own theory. He felt compelled to mathematically prove him strictly established view. He even admitted that the cosmological thinking was necessary only for the purpose of making
Gaming channel is on my gaming channel. Okay.
This little
This
character
is
Lambda would
just
return
alright.
to
Here's
haunt him.
this. Screw it. I need more. This.
Because while it prevented Einstein from understanding the implications,
Buttons.
his ideas opened the way for someone else to propose a theory for the origin of the universe.
This is cool.
He was a young, part-time university lecturer of theoretical physics. His idea was so radical, it shocked the world of physics and split the scientific community. He started an uproar that wouldn't be resolved for half a century. His name was George Lemaitre. Now, the eagle-eyed might spot the dog collar. In fact, he was both a physicist and an ordained priest. Of this apparently curious new role, Lemaitre said, there were two ways of pursuing the truth. I decided to follow both. And, using Einstein's theory of relativity, he developed his own cosmological models. Lemaitre's model described a universe that, far from being static, was actually expanding, with galaxies hurtling away from one another.
I need wood, cobwebs, and
Furthermore,
sticks.
Lemaitre saw the implications of this. Winding back time, he deduced that there had to be a moment when the entire universe was squeezed into a tiny volume, something he dubbed the primeval atom. This was essentially the first description of what became known as the Big Bang Theory, the moment of creation of the universe. These were revolutionary ideas, and so he published them in the Annales de la Société Scientifique de Bruxelles, where they were promptly ignored by the scientific community. So he travelled to Brussels to try to gain support for his idea. The 1927 Solvay Conference, held here in Brussels, was probably the most famous and greatest meeting of minds ever assembled. But for our story, the most significant meeting didn't happen here. It wasn't planned and happened away from the conference. It happened here. In this park, the unknown Lemaitre approached the most famous, the most fated scientist in the world, Albert Einstein. Here, finally, was his chance to explain his idea about an expanding universe to the very person whose theory he'd used to derive it. You can only imagine Lemaitre's trepidation as he approached. If Einstein endorsed his radical idea, then surely it would be accepted. Surely this brilliant mind, this titan of physics, this deeply original thinker would see the merits of his theory. But after a brief discussion, Einstein rejected his idea out of hand. According to Lemaitre, he said, "Vos calculs sont corrects, mais votre physique est abominable." As far as Einstein was concerned, his maths might have been correct, but his understanding of how the real world worked was, well, abominable. Once again, Einstein dismissed the idea of a dynamic universe. Lemaitre's paper should have ignited science, but without the backing of such a huge and influential figure as Einstein, his groundbreaking idea was doomed to be quietly forgotten. Unless some observation or evidence showed up to support the idea of an expanding universe.
Okay guys, this is cool. Whoa! I'm doing this. I'm gonna go
Edward Hubble here
survive.
was riding high after his discovery that proved there were galaxies outside of our own. He was feted by Hollywood
Oh, what the
glitterati,
heck?
a guest of honor at the Oscars, and with access to the world's most
Finally,
powerful telescope,
I
he was
got
ready
this.
for his next challenge.
Next, I want this crafting table.
He'd heard of some unusual observations, that many galaxies appeared to be moving away from us. No one could understand why this might be. So in 1928, the world's most famous astronomer turned his attention to this new cosmic mystery and began to measure the speed that these galaxies were moving relative to Earth. To measure the velocity the galaxy was receding from us, Hubble used something called redshift. Now, it's not a perfect analogy, but the effect is similar to one most of us are familiar with in sound. The pitch of a car engine as it approaches us is higher because the sound waves are compressed, but the pitch drops lower as the car recedes because the sound waves are stretched. The effect is similar with light waves. As the point of light moves towards us, the observed waves
Okay, I'm gonna use
squash
that.
towards
I'm
the
gonna
violet
just get
blue end of the
damage.
spectrum. But if the source is moving away from us, the wavelength is stretched towards the red end of the spectrum, or redshifted in the parlance of astronomers. And the greater the velocity the object is receding, the greater the redshift. With his assistant, Milton Hummerson, Hubble spent the next year carefully measuring the redshift of galaxies. And I've got the chance to do the same thing right now using this telescope. Okay, Massimo, have you found a galaxy for me?
Yes, I found this galaxy.
So how far away is this?
It is approximately 430 megaparsec far.
So if you convert that to light years, so 430 times 2.26, it's about 1.5 billion light years. Yeah,
Hey guys, did it. So guys, I'm gonna end this video. See you next. So what's up? Super in the part 2.
In order to get a spectrum